Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Mute. What is going on, guys? We are back. Thank you for joining us for episode 13. There we go. Of Ordinary Gains. Wow, put your hands down. I already did it. I did it first.
I tried to help.
You did. That's fine. I am E.G.O, and this is Shero. And we are here to talk about it. We got a stacked show for you guys. We got Shero to attend her very first ever Comic-Con. You actually participated in this one. It was great. Yeah, y'all, she's lit already, guys.
I mean, two. This is my second.
This is her second one, and each one actually had an extra shot of vodka in it. So she is quite lit, guys. But be that as it may, we have a very packed show for you guys about her experiences with Comic-Con, just how our week's been going, how we've been bouncing around between different states and cities the last, week and a half, and it's not going to stop.
And yeah, this month has been packed, jam-packed.
Yes, and also just some current events as well. But before we get to all of that, I'll move some stuff around here. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on.
Me?
I'm going to move this light out of the way here.
Really?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'll put it back.
Sounds like an
There you go.
artistic.
It is. It is.
Preference.
I am now an artist, honey. Respect my art, okay? I'm an
Okay.
artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. That's what Erica Badu once said, okay?
Aren't you supposed to take me to that concert?
I mean, I don't know when she's going to be around.
But you sent it to me.
I don't remember doing that, but I guess I will double check and
Fabulous.
get back to that, my love. I guess I should do that. Before we do all that, let's just go ahead and address the chat. Ye old chat. Got Shero saying hello, everyone. It's going to be a hood day. Indeed, it is. That's fraud, too. And Pro Vida, good love. What are you saying, Poor Vida? Good
Yeah, I
love?
was saying poor Vita, but autocorrect fucked my life up.
Thank you for the song getting stuck in your head, Nosferatu. Yes, happy Memorial today to you as well, and for all the fallen soldiers as well. On
Yeah,
here.
for real, for real. We live in San Antonio. There's 3. I grew up here, so it's a big thing. It's kind of crazy, like living outside of San Antonio, how it actually isn't a big thing. Like, so
Fair.
it's interesting to see the difference. It really is. Like, I have,
Living in a military town.
yeah, I have people I know whose families have served generations, and this is their life. They dedicate it.
It's a proud thing. I think it's usually it's probably even bigger here during Veterans Day.
Oh yeah,
I'd probably say it's probably bigger
absolutely.
here than
Yeah,
that.
a big military town.
All right, there we go. All right, cleaning my glasses, guys. Right. So, as far crap life, guys are nuts. So I mean, pretty much I know that we were on me 2 weeks ago, and I mean since then we went back to Philly.
Yeah.
I finally got a chance to visit some family that's out that way.
You've actually never been a visitor to a place you've lived before, right?
I have not. It was very strange. It was very, very strange being back, but being a visitor at the same time.
Yeah.
Knowing where everything is, but then seeing it not in the same place where you thought it would be.
Well, also, like I would say to you, did you feel the strain of like having to notify everyone and try to make time for everyone? And
I did.
Yeah, that's my struggle. Like, I would love to go play volleyball every time I go there, but I don't end up not having the time.
It's quite exhausting. One trick that I did learn from one of my patients was the key to not getting jet lag is you don't fall asleep on the airplane, which definitely worked going there, but I gave up going back. I fell asleep, and then we got jet lag as hell the rest of this week. Which made it even harder because we left out on Friday to head to Houston for the Comic Palooza that would ensue this past weekend. And
totally worth it, though.
Oh, definitely worth it. I first didn't know that Shero would even want to go because even though she's attended them, it's always been in the background. Like when
just to support, like I'll video you guys, whatever you want to talk about, blah blah blah. Like I really don't give a shit. Like I'm not into toys, I'm not into comics really, but if I find someone interesting, I'll entertain it.
That's right. Entertain is very loose. Very loose. She's like, okay, that person's there. Okay, they're not weird, I guess.
I mean, but they're trying. So if you ever talk to my friends from high school, I was the nice one who we had a notebook and they were talking shit about people. And I'd be like, but they tried to do the style, like I give them the benefit of the doubt.
I can't wait to see your high school yearbook. When we go to your reunion, that's what I want to see.
Someone actually told me in my middle school yearbook they thought I was a bitch, but I'm actually nice. I think it's because I'm just too like, hey, that's not cool, bro. Yeah, I love everyone, but I will tell you when, hey, that's not cool, bro.
That is fair.
Yeah.
You will also do that. That's fair. I'll give you that. So, I told her, it's like, hey, Stuntman lives out. So I said, hey, Stuntman lives out in Houston. That's your close friend. He was telling me that there's Comic Palooza, but, I know that you watch The Boys, and The Boys are going to be there. And then when she saw that, she's like, oh, I'm going to go. And I'm
I was
like,
about that life.
Okay.
Real. I was kind of disappointed. Homelander did not look like Homelander.
Ma'am, he's not going to show up as he looks like. He might
But honestly, like, if you had to pick characters, he would be the one I would pick to, like, photograph with.
They were,
Like this. And he was like this.
I know, but he could be like, well, hey,
I know he has a life, and
role.
he's not actually the character.
He just didn't want to have a life for
However,
that day.
If you come to Comic-Con, like, be the
Okay.
fucking character.
Okay,
Like,
we'll
put on some
talk,
weight.
We'll talk about
You know
that.
what I mean?
That's the suit. We'll talk about your pros and cons. And
Okay.
your
Sorry.
consumption a little bit there.
I got excited.
You did, which was not what I was expecting from her at all. At all. So
I like to keep him on his toes.
She does. Indeed, she does.
Mhm.
And so with that, I said, I told her, hey, look, let's go ahead and check this out. And she was surprisingly very active once it started. So, we're going to pretty much get what she thought it was going to be like versus what it was actually like, what she thought of, the people that she wound up interacting with, as well as, hey, these are things that I really enjoyed. And these are things that were just a little bit weird. I know one that I'm going to probably talk about that you thought was weird.
Okay.
As well as, again, some current events and a very bad thing that I heard that I didn't hear, apparently because of my hearing loss. I didn't think that.
Yeah,
first.
honey, you are a beautiful person.
Okay, all right. So before we get to that, though, guys, we're going to give you about another minute or a half to let a few more people get in if they're going to, and then we're going to go show you just a recap of what all went down in Houston. But
I love that Nos is gonna put us as his Heroes No Cape, not us, as his trapper keeper. I mean, you can't beat that sort of.
It's a trapper keeper.
What?
It's a trapper keeper.
You don't know what a trapper keeper is? A binder?
A trapper keeper?
Yeah, you remember it had yes, it was like a folder / binder, and it Velcroed. It was a trapper keeper.
A trapper.
It kept all your notes. You nerd.
It's a binder. Everything's it's a binder, you weirdos.
Nas. He's not allowed in our circle anymore.
Your trapper keeper circle?
He doesn't know what a trapper keeper is.
Okay.
I'm so confused right now.
We're gonna look up.
Aren't you studious?
Yeah, we can call everything a freaking trapper keeper.
Are you kidding me right now?
You're weird. Hold on. Let's
No, I am not weird. Nos and I are not weird. You don't know what a fucking trapper keeper is?
I know I'm not the only one that doesn't know what a fucking trapper keeper is.
No, you are the only one, FYI.
Trapper keeper. We're going to look at this together.
Yes.
Where?
It has designs on it. It's a binder. Yeah, that's it.
Which one?
Any one of them. Pick.
This one?
Okay, sure. That's a fancy one. No one
This
can afford that.
Okay,
no one could afford
I'm
that
going to skip back. Hold on.
Yeah, people couldn't afford that.
I'm going to skip over and look what a trap. Which one? Just pick one.
Pick the first one. $11.
This?
Sure. Amazon.
This is a Velcro trapper keeper.
Yes, it kept all your notes,
y'all
all your
brought
folders.
Y'all was out here buying the name brand.
What?
Yep. Trapper keeper is a name brand for.
It's not a name brand. I mean, they have generic brands, but yes, it's it's like Coke. You say Trapper Keeper for the brands. Yeah.
But
you really didn't have this? Are you kidding me?
You're both 100 years old.
No.
No expectation of you.
Not
No,
100
you're
years
100
old.
years old.
Literally, you're the only one who still writes notes and line by line deductions.
I put it in a notebook like a regular.
But you put it in a Trapper Keeper.
I put it in a spiral.
It can hold your pens and pencils and a notebook, and it does all the things.
That's the most accountant thing ever I've heard from you. That no one has these, okay? No one says,
Did
hey,
you display it so they know what we're pointing at?
Yeah, look at it right now. I'm looking at it with us. They think you're weird too.
So bullshit. Nos, back me up, bro.
Make him look that shit up. How can he live like without knowing what it is?
Yeah, thank you.
It's a binder.
How do you never have a Trapper Keeper?
I had Brads and folders.
Brads, really?
Yes.
Brads. That's
yeah.
not a real folder.
That's a Brad.
That's not a real
that's
folder.
absolutely a real folder.
You
right?
had to have a whole country to
like,
have a Brad folder.
Who's like, I have my homework, Miss Stevenson.
FYI, you were homeschooled, and you didn't need a folder for Miss Stevens.
It's because we had paces. Everything was in the book for us. Y'all are weird.
Oh God, I have a buddy calling me. Should I answer it? I should not.
Who is it?
It's Alexis.
Tell her, go ahead and let her know you're online. She's live. Messing up our
Hi, honey.
Okay.
I'm actually podcasting right now, so I should probably let you go.
Wow.
So what are you up to?
She's
I need to get her a spare key, FYI.
my nemesis. Every single thing. What? Everything.
You guys are exactly the same. Calm down.
That's why she's my nemesis, okay? You ever have that spouse's friend that you're just like, you're going to always, anything that changes in the house, it's because she and A-Rod have decided.
Yes.
And when I come back, it's already been done.
And really, it's A-Rod has decided because she has an eye. She has a knack. And I love all of it. But I can't be a part of it because she thinks I'm too frugal. So. And Larry gave her a coupon to say yes or no.
I said one. She had one coupon.
Well, she ain't used it yet, right?
And that's what bothers me. We're halfway in the year and she hasn't used her coupon to break down my house, okay? Anyway. Yo, what's going on, Abomination AJ, sir? Thank you. Welcome from your Red Dead Redemption stream, sir, for the homies. Cut a bunch of pictures from magazines, put them in a trapper. Oh my God!
Yeah, dude. Oh
you
my
guys
God!
are at least 100
yes.
years old.
You have almost like a vision board in a trapper keeper. Are you kidding me right now?
Number one,
I saved my money to buy a trapper keeper. I was poor, but I saved my money to buy a trapper keeper.
You're a little weird. You just could have had a Mead notebook and a folder.
Not all of us went to homeschool. Okay?
Mead? It was like the
Mead,
the bargain.
really?
You said trapper keeper. I thought y'all was talking about varmints and shit. I'm like, who's out here putting that on rodent killers?
Okay, I am not white trash. 2,
I didn't say that. All I said was Trapper Kid doesn't lend itself to say, hey, you could put trusty notes in this thing.
What does though?
Mead. Mead says that, yes.
Really, mead, like the honey wine?
Mead notebook. People don't even know what the honey wine is. They'll need a mead notebook.
No, I've never heard of a mead notebook. What? So you are the one that's privileged, FYI.
Hold on.
Because I don't think any of us white trash people know what a mead notebook is.
This is not at all how I started this, guys. This is not at all how I intended this to start at all.
That's a mead notebook?
It's a composition notebook.
That is a writing notebook. And you bought it for $1.
Right.
I don't know what this...
It's Alpha Depot, though.
Oh, okay. You went to the dollar store and bought this.
Yes, you could have. That's what you put
stickers on. That's a Mead notebook?
You put stickers on those.
I didn't know that.
Or you buy a binder from Mead, and then you put stickers on that.
Well, they had trapper keepers, too. Come on. You didn't shop at the dollar store? Oh, so that's above you. Calm down.
1 year for Christmas.
Calm down. It's above you. Okay.
I didn't say it was above me. It's just a little beneath me.
It's like that girl who was like, I'm not. Yeah, you're right. I'm not on your level.
With the red
I've never been there. That's E.G.O. I've never been there.
Pencil cases were all the rages.
Yes. Oh,
colored pencils, maybe.
I loved colored pencils. There were so many.
Which kind are you? Crayola? Is you a Crayola kid? Or?
Yeah. Why wouldn't you have Crayola? What's the other brand?
Crayonda.
You stop. You're making it up.
I'm serious. Like, yeah, you knew someone had Crayonda.
That's not a real thing.
That's you.
You are out of control.
I mean, everyone knows that there's the Great Value version of everyone, and Crayonda was definitely
Crayonda. That is not real. I refuse to believe that.
All right, I mean, I'll probably find it. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you knew when someone had Crayonda crayons because you try to draw and they automatically break. Okay.
Yeah, but could you sharpen them? Still?
That was the other problem. They hand you a butter knife and say, "Have at it."
Stop it!
That's how we sharpen. That's how we sharpen pencils.
No bullshit. You had a little like.
No. Oh, not when I was homeschooled. No. You
and even the square thing, you just you twist your own pencil.
Barely. I didn't get one of those. I wasn't allowed to have one. I didn't have one until like 3rd grade.
Was it not Christian?
No, it was just like we got pencils, but not like, hey, they're pre-sharpened. Don't fuck this up. And if you break the pencil, you got to hand another one back. But if you ran out, it's like, hey, the butter knife.
You did not have a butter knife.
Ask my brothers. Text my brothers.
Cannot.
We'll talk to them afterwards. Okay. That's definitely what happened.
I'm going to text them right now because I don't believe this shit.
Didn't exist. Okay. So E.G.O roasting us, but I know my man had a pocket protector.
Oh, you know E.G.O totally had it.
I had not a pocket protector.
I never had a pocket protector.
No, I usually put them in everything was in like the case, like a pencil case. You open it up, like pencils.
Really? You didn't ask your neighbor for a pen?
No, we weren't allowed to really use pens. It was
or
like
pencil?
I was a pencil guy that everyone asked to borrow pens, but I never got them back. Don't touch me. That's not what this is about.
I asked you a lot for a pencil when you were in love with me.
You did.
You know that, right?
Yeah, you steal my pens too. I had a pencil case with a built-in pencil sharpener. Damn. Okay.
What?
No, I had Shield said that. I didn't even know that was real.
I'm just saying, I'm the girl who was like, "Hey, you're so nice. You give me you sharpen my pencil? Yeah.
Pokemon.
You like to sharpen my pencil? Yeah. Oh, I like it when you sharpen my pencil.
Okay, weird. Okay. Say that stuff. This is Bible class. Stop being weird. Anyway, guys,
I wasn't that ruthless, but I was, I liked
volleyball.
everybody. It was so nice to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask my friends, I was really nice to everybody. You're going to get to see at my 20-year reunion how nice I was to people.
All right, that's another thing we'll talk about, y'all. Would y'all ever attend your 20-year high school reunion?
Well, we are, yes, absolutely. Because now I'm successful. 10 years now, because I was a bartender / waitress, and I was like, kind of the stereotype. It's cool.
Okay, I can all imagine all the smoke.
And now I got a doctor.
Ah, shit. I can only imagine this. Now I got to memorize more fucking names. Anyway.
No.
What? You said throw away people.
I did not say that. Stop it. Oh my God. I sponsored this event, so please don't say that. No.
I'm joking.
I did not mean that. I'm just saying, like, we are all acquaintances. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. It's a family channel. Thank you, C4C. And we got Jana. What's happening, Jana? Hope you and the baby are doing well.
Jana, I hope you're so well. When you need a break from the baby, come this way.
Please do. I graduated from high school in Japan. Kind of hard to make the whoa.
But that would be so worth it, though. I kind of actually want to go to Japan, honestly.
We do.
I really do. I had a 24-hour layover, and they recommend that you do something while you're there. They actually have layover tours in Japan.
That's cool.
And I didn't get to do it. I really would have loved to do that. Like, they really recommend that you do it.
All right, at some point, we're definitely going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, now that we've actually got time and everyone has been in here, we're going to go ahead and let you guys see all the fun that we experienced while in Houston. So we got our...
The man didn't have a finger. I don't...
It was a lot going on. It's a lot going on. All right, so give us a second, and here we go.
I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell can make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through. just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing.
All right. Yes. So that was that was a wrap up of the entire weekend in Houston. All right. So whatchamacallit? We got double check. Nosferatu will be on to this. I bet that armor expensive. Yo, we're gonna talk about that. We're definitely gonna talk about that.
It's crazy.
That is why I put shout out to San Jacinto Knights of Houston. I actually put their Instagram profile in the video because of what they were telling us when we actually wound up talking to them after that whole tournament was over. Mm-hmm. Where's the music coming from, bro? It's Netflix, dude. He's one of the artists that's actually on YouTube. If you look in the studio, his actual music is in there. So I actually like him. The guy that did Gonna Be a Good Day and this song Chasing, same artist. But I love his stuff. All right, my exclusion resulted in a class action lawsuit. It never. Whoa. Yo, we got to have high school reunion stories now.
For real.
Damn.
I mean, this is happening in June, and I'm all about this life. We're going.
Yo.
There are multiple events, and one's at the Marriott, kind of open cash bar. I don't know who's gonna show up.
Yo, hold on. Yo, y'all DM us if y'all want to do a stream on your high school reunion, your 20 or 15-year high school
20.
reunion. Hell, we'll take 10. I missed my 10.
Well, Kenny was the president of our class, and she was like, "Fuck y'all, I'm not doing any reunions. So do what you want." Yeah. She's not involved. She won't go. She's not doing it.
Wow. I think it's your trials, tribulations, are creating possibly. As you foresee, yes, Lita and McFoley. All right.
And McFoley.
So I'm just gonna do this kind of in the order in which we did things once we got there.
Okay.
So first thing we did was we actually thought it was gonna be battle bots because we actually heard people cheering.
I know. I was really excited about battle bots.
She wanted to see some nerd tears.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wanted to see nerd tears.
I like how they get all excited about shit.
Sounds like it should be you.
Why?
Anything with the wand? I can't stand you, man. Oh, man. So yeah, we think it's BattleBots, and she's about to see some nerd tears, and I'm
I'm like, I love BattleBots. I mean, I get it. They spend a lot of time working on these robots and kill some shit. It's cool,
right? And so we get there, and they're saying hip hip hooray, and I'm like, what is this? And so then they're like, they had someone in there. They gave him an axe, and the other guy had. They both had axes, right?
Well, someone had an axe, someone had a sword. They had steel objects as weapons.
We didn't know
That's
this
the end
first.
of the story right there.
Yeah. So basically what wound up happening is, see you later, Jana. And so what happened was we're like, man, that plastic sounds awfully realistic.
Yeah, they were fucking knocking each other in the head with steel objects.
One guy, we swear to God, was concussed.
Yes, he dropped like a hot rock.
He did. One of the guys, like that big guy that you saw, he was like at least 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, he was like the mountain.
He really was.
He actually did okay, but then when he got tired and hot,
he
just fell. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy. One guy took his helmet on and he had a battle wound and they were excited about it. Bro, he got hit in the head with a steel object.
It was yes. No one was getting checked for any kinds of injuries afterwards. And then we started talking to him. That's where we got the photos. I thought the guy was throwing up a gang sign when I thought he was doing this.
He
I
was
didn't know
missing a finger.
his actual finger was missing. So we started talking to him. He's like, "Yeah, we're doing 3 tournaments. We're doing 3 of these today, and they all know each other." Which made it even stranger because the way they were going at each other, I thought someone
and
volunteered.
they do it for free for the most part. There's apparently a professional league, but most of them, if they can't get paid, they do it for free to get promotions and tips.
So yes, please follow San Jacinto Knights of Houston if you're on Instagram. I'm gonna hopefully I can get in touch with those guys too because it is. We were trying to figure.
They said it was like 70 pounds total across their body with the armor and the quilting to go underneath the armor. And when somebody got popped and the armor pops off, they stopped the fight.
Oh yeah.
So they could like reassess if it was safe. But at the end of the day, I'm telling you, like if somebody hit you in the exact right spot, your arm is done. Like
it was.
I just don't understand.
The weird thing we figured out they're telling us was that pretty much underneath that plated armor was
a quilt.
A quilt, yeah.
It must not have been sharpened steel, but at the same time, it's metal as fuck.
It's still metal.
Like
exactly.
I kind of, you know what? You don't know this, but I told Jackie I'm gonna go sign up.
For what?
I was gonna sign up for that.
You're not no fucking Joan of Arc. If you don't get the goddamn out of here with that shit.
I really was. I thought about it. And
you better sit ye old ass down.
I should do it. And she was like, "Ooh, I don't think you should."
No, ye need to leave. No.
I would do it though. Like I just want to see. Like I don't know. I have this need to see if. Really, are they that exhausted? Are they that like?
Honey, there are some.
Can I take them down or not?
There are some people that don't have to
Could you
bite
imagine?
the donut
I could be
to know
Joan
it's
of Arc.
sweet. And then you, one of us has to not have any senses missing.
Okay.
One of us has to have all 5 senses.
But I have the metal, and it will protect my senses.
No, honey, there was a guy that was barely taller than you, and that was the one concussed. No. Absolutely
Just wasn't as agile as I am.
No, you just you be the bar wench or whatever. If they have ye old round 2, fancy a drink squire.
I feel like I could have done it.
I'd be a stable boy. I'm not out there either, so I'm not trying to put just you down. I'm gonna be a stable boy. Sire, ye old horse, doth be ready for battle.
He was super nice though, and he was so trying to be like, I'll come around, I'll take pictures, and they were like, bro, breathe a bit, stand there,
right?
We'll take a selfie. It's fine.
Yes, history and science tell us that the amount of weight a human can tolerate for any real length of the time is about 70 pounds. Yeah, that makes sense. Because I will tell you, these guys were going super
They were
hard.
going at it. Like, literally, steel objects hitting their head. However, their gear was like 70 pounds. And you could tell, like, movies is not realistic at all. They wanted to be agile, but they could not be.
Oh, no.
And if someone put their weight on them, they fall to the ground.
Oh, yeah, that's all. So if you just lean on somebody, you fall.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most of the guys
That's what
were
it seemed like.
the same weight.
To be honest. Unless somebody clocked them in the head and they got,
Yeah. So, I mean, so pretty much after we did that, we kind of just walked around and we bought a bunch of shit, actually. So, in our travels, I'm going to shout everyone on these things. So, I have been looking for this for months, guys. Like, I know that it's on Amazon. You can get it relatively for the same price. However, I like to find things in the wild. So, I've been looking for this since last October at a comic convention. Finally found it. Don't ask me what it costs because I don't want Shero to be mad at me. All right? Then
I'll just look on MX. It's fine. I own it.
Shit. Shero got us one of these. It's from Pecos.
This was my worst purchase. I will say. I bought 2 of these because I got in line and it was like, how much are the refills? They're like, blah blah blah. They're free, but the cup is $35. And I was like, wait, what?
Damn, really?
Yeah, I spent $70 for us not to drink soda.
Okay. All right,
but that's my fault. I just
fine.
was like, oh, this seems like cool.
Got pretty dope badges for Comic Palooza. Shero actually found this guy.
I am in love with this.
Severed Souls, and I'm gonna bring the card up also. I think it's by Dimension. I
Yeah.
think they're on.
They have a website.
Yep, they are
You can put it in your
on
links or whatever.
Dimension Comics at Dimension_Comics for Instagram, and the Journal Comic on Facebook. So throw that up there for you guys. They're really cool guys. Shero.
They were really cool.
Really nice. Shero bought. They came with 2 trays for Severed Souls. She bought volumes 1, 2, and I think she bought 3.
No, just 2, but they gave me the others for free because they didn't have a 3rd volume yet.
Yes, so she basically got some.
And actually, they need to finish it.
So she's actually really, really interested in that.
Yeah.
So that it's rare that I get Shero interested in the comic, much less she's very picky, especially when it comes to her mythical creatures. So with this one being about the soul being immortal and what can happen over time with that, she was interested. She actually read the first volume within 30 minutes on the way back from Houston, and then the last volume plus 3 other issues she read like in the pool within like an hour. All right.
And I mean, to be honest, I read fast.
She does read fast.
But I will say I was pleasantly surprised because I kept reading, and they did a good job for people who don't know history, but they interwove it and said, okay, this is how you understand this, and this is where it's going. And I appreciated that. Even when they went backwards, they said hey, this is how we're getting here. So I really appreciated that. As a normie.
As a normie, yes. Because I'm a pervert, we went to this place.
What is
Pixel that? Punderwear.
Oh.
Yes,
the shorts.
Yeah, they were shorts. Nice booty shorts. I bought her shorts that say Thicky Mouse on the ass cheeks. It was awesome.
They have a lot of cool designs. They have something that looks like a Mario Brothers mushroom that's like 1-up, or I'll get you hard, or blah,
eat
blah,
me
blah.
and you'll grow. That was their
one.
So Pixel, that was great. What else do we got here? Actually, I found some fig pen. I'm actually gonna wear this really soon. I know that people will say you can have lapel pins, but I think this is the new thing, is that they're actually figures that you can actually pin to either your book bags or clothes. And I believe I got this one from, I'm going to try to shout out as many artists and businesses as I can. It's from Geeky Gorgeous. So if you find her on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, she sells these awesome ass fig pens. It's like $15. It was really cool.
So, okay, hold on. Let me tell this story, though, because I'm sitting at a table, it's the end of the day, and I see Larry, jet off. He's like, hey, I need to go over there. And then I see him buy, this jewelry. I see necklaces, blah, 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 in the distance. And then he comes back, and he just has this figurine pen. And I'm like, oh, cool. So you didn't give me anything?
No, I did not. You had your gift already with Lou Diamond Phillips.
Oh, he was so adorable.
Anyway, so the next thing we did after
He was a beautiful man.
Comps.
And he had gray hair.
Okay, so this is what happened. All right. First of all, after we actually just talked to a few cosplayers, I really like the Scarecrow Yellow Lantern. It's time for photo booths, right? So we had agreed that, hey, it was going to be you, me, and Stuntman. We're all going to get a photo with the boys. Now, Carl Urban had to drop out, but it was still Homelander, Huey, and Starlight. And you said Starlight.
She was actually very like her character, because when I said hi, I literally did this, and she was like,
she did it too?
She did the same thing. She didn't try to reach out for me. She was like, cool. You're not, we're good. Yeah.
You weren't weird. Okay, that's what I want to talk about.
Yeah, she was like,
too.
Okay.
So we took our picture with the boys, but someone here had to get a picture with Ricky from La Bamba.
Yes. How could you not? Are you kidding me?
First of all, I was like, I needed her to calm down her voice. Ooh, it's Lemon Phillips. Like, wow, calm this down. And so first of all, I wasn't even going to be in the photo, to tell you the truth, but all I heard was, oh my God, I can't wait to take a picture with Lou Diamond Phillips. Can't wait to take a picture with Lou Diamond Phillips. Like, I'm being this fucking picture, okay?
He was so nice.
He was very nice. I will say that, between, us going to the boys, we went back for the photo with Lita and Mick Foley. That was actually pretty fun. Mick Foley doesn't high five. He does fist bumps. So, but yeah, they were both cool. But Lou Diamond Phillips he was giving every woman got a hug.
Every woman, creepy style, a hug. But he was not creepy. He was very nice and just like, I want to greet everyone. If you will.
That's fair. Bro, I did 8 months of research just for her ring. I had to go through at least numerous of her friends just to get the one that I got. I've never really nailed the jewelry ever since, but But yeah, I just, the one that I got worked. That was it. So anyway, but yeah, he was giving everyone a hug, like, "Hey, I'm so nice for you to be here. Thank you." Like, and he was actually.
And when they left the picture, he still was like, if he didn't hug them, he was like, "Oh my God, that was great!" Like he was just so nice.
He was very nice. And for me, I'm saying, hey, I understand that actors and actresses are professional liars. Doesn't mean that they can't make you feel something.
Yeah,
he was very nice, and we, basically these. At least for the people that we were taking photos with, they were very open with the photos. Yeah. Like they say, hey, what photo do you want to do? Not just, hey, stand here.
Even Lou Diamond Phillips, you were like, hey, I want to do the jealous husband thing. He's like, oh, really? You want to do that? He was like excited about it. He was like, thing. Come here.
And everyone started laughing.
Yes.
And the thing is, yeah. By the way, the photo turned out. I'm turning around. He's like, hey. He pointed. He's like, and the award goes to.
Yeah.
I was like,
he was so nice.
Yeah, it was a really lot of fun.
I was kind of worried because I felt like when we were lining up, it felt like he was delayed or like he had been signing autographs all day. Yeah. And I thought, oh my God, he's going to cancel. Like,
he's not going to time for us.
When we got there, he was so nice.
Bear in mind, we got there at 10 a.m. And by the time they were doing this photograph session, it was 6:15. Mm-hmm. And so, we were like, well, hey, he could probably cancel because he's probably going to be here tomorrow. Mm-hmm. He doesn't necessarily have to be here. Yeah. But yeah, he had been signing autographs all day and was still staying for other people even after his session was over. Nice. It's really nice. So I really enjoyed that.
Also, his tweed jacket was amazing. I felt it.
I bet you did.
His tweed jacket
I saw your flush when you guys were hugged up. I was like,
he did that, and I was so surprised he wanted to touch faces with me, and I was like,
I'm watching you.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Watching you.
We're touching skin. I don't know what's happening.
I know. That smile of hers. I'm like, okay, I'm watching you.
Lou Diamond Phillips is a beauty. I just have to say, like, he's beautiful.
Yeah. No, they're actually pretty cool. Jack Quaid was cool.
Jack Quaid was fun.
He's pretty damn tall. He's like 6'3".
Yeah, even Homelander was fun because the guy before us who had that like beef with another guy in the same outfit. Yeah. He was like, "Oh, you're so cool. Like, where the fuck are you going?" He wanted him to stand in a certain place, and he razzed him. So, like, they were all really nice. Even Starlight was very like.
She was like, I've been around enough weirdos today.
Yeah, and she told the guy in front of us, remember? She was like, oh, your outfit's really cute. She was trying to, like, lift him up, and I appreciate that because she was just trying to, because they were so nervous. The guys in front of us were so nervous. Yeah, that's very true. They just, like, were sweating. He went to the metal detector, and it went off. And he was like, oh, my God, I don't know what to do. I can't take this off.
That's right.
And he like freaked out. Like they just, Damn.
Yo,
so
if
they were so nice because
my bad. If this goes out in general, it's because we probably have a thunderstorm. But yeah, we'll keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, they were so nice just in general. Starlight for me, because I didn't interact with her, but when I waved, she kind of waved too. It was like her typical, she played the character that she is, and that's what I took from that. So I don't know if that's true or not. Okay. And Jack Quaid, obviously, he had all day. He had pictures.
Oh, yeah.
And I was a little worried because before we got up there, we were like, don't be, like, rough with Jack Quaid. And I don't know what people were doing. But with us, you guys kind of put me in the front. And I was like, I don't want to do that. And then the picture happened, and he was like, and I was like, that's perfect. Fun with it. You know what I mean?
They weren't jerks. So the question everyone wants to know, honey, did Lou smell like pine trees and apple pie?
I didn't smell him, honestly.
Good.
You guys were closer.
Closed up your nostrils.
I don't care about him, actually, so I feel like if Butcher was there, I might have smelled him.
You absolute weirdo.
I might have smelled him.
Absolute
but Jack Quaid, I wasn't worried about him. Even Homelander, when I noticed that he was not, like, big like Homelander, I was like,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't care about you.
Yeah, it's a lot
Like
of
I didn't care about him at all.
it's suit padding too.
Yeah, and I get that, but he
Yeah.
just literally did not look like the character at all.
Shero did not want anyone to break kayfabe at all. Anyway, so now that we actually,
That's not true.
you want him to act like Homelander. That
No,
was-
I didn't. But if I'm gonna have a picture with you because you're Homelander, like,
I mean,
does the Starlight girl look like Starlight, even in regular clothes?
but like you said, I think that might actually be.
I think that's her. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone else is kind of like, Hugh. Yeah, Jack Quaid did kind of look like Huey a little
but
bit.
Homelander looks so petite compared to Homelander.
Size
all.
queen confirmed. Agreed. Agreed. All right, so honey, let's go. Let's kind of break this down. Now that you are actually done with participating in your first comic convention, what are your thoughts of what you thought it was going to be versus what it actually was for you?
One, we stood way too much in line for
What you
photo
thought?
ops.
What you thought? What did you think it was going to be like heading in?
Honestly, this one was way better than San Antonio because people who dressed as characters looked like characters.
Okay.
It was very nice in that sense. I was a little disappointed that we didn't get to see the other stuff, like panels, so I didn't get to see what, like...
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd like to see what people are actually talking about.
Okay.
In the other floors. But at the end of the day, like for me, I know you love to look for toys and stuff there, but for me, I personally don't think you cannot find them outside of a Comic-Con.
Okay.
So for me, it was a good time just because, one, we ran into the Knights of San Jacinto, and also we, like, I don't think I would have the same experience if I didn't have the pictures with these people that I enjoyed. Other than that, like, it was same old, if you will.
Okay. All right.
So,
what was it like interacting with, the vendors, some of the cosplayers? Like, what was that? What was your experience, or what are your take on that?
So everybody, no matter what Comic-Con I've been to or recorded for you guys, like, everybody has been very nice. And like the one book or the couple volumes that I read this weekend, they were very receptive and like super excited, like, hey, you're gonna maybe contact me and interview me. Like, they were very excited about it. And excited to share it. There was one that, like, I wanted to get into because it was supposedly werewolf.
Oh, that was, yeah. So I was gonna get to that. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the moment he mentioned furries, I couldn't understand the story and I backed away. I feel like he had a good concept. However,
basically, she told me about it, and I was like, I'll try to get into it. So I met the author, and I'm looking at the book, and it's basically about, a guy that's kind of a down on his luck guy that gets put into the investigation.
Reporter.
He's a reporter
that
gets put on the case of people that are dying at a furry convention.
Yeah.
And it's about a werewolf that's knocking off people at a furry convention.
Yeah.
The only problem is like, I'm not sure if it was one of those books that was trying to take itself seriously while trying to have a serious plot and undertone. I think
it was more comedic because he did say, like, you're going to have a lot of laughs.
Yes. But on top of that, we actually did see a guy with a furry helmet and tail. And that was weird. So, what? Yeah, bro, I was going to buy it for you.
We were, like, literally, and I think it's called Werewolf.
Yeah, werewolf.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh, AJ might like this. And then as he described it to me, I kind of checked out. And it was like, E.G.O. I need you to go check this out because I'm not sure I understood it. I heard furries and I checked out and
I did too. It was kind of like first. Oh, don't worry, we get it. You'll understand. Well, and I was like, I couldn't really do it. I was gonna get it as a gag gift for Abomination AJ, but then he wanted $40. $40 ain't a gag gift, all right?
For one book, right?
For one book.
It was, yeah. And I will say the $50 I spent on the one that I got, I'm actually thoroughly enjoyed that I spent the $50. Like, I haven't read the the two extras from his artists that are the artists, but the whole like series or volumes, whatever you guys call it,
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I could follow it as a normie. And also, like, there was some history, but they explained it to you.
Yeah, 40 ain't a gag gift. No, not at all. I was like, okay, what do you want? And I understand if I was interested, I would spend the money because you clearly spent $60.
I have 50.
57?
50.
Oh, really? That's not
Yeah.
bad. So for $50, she got 2 volumes and 3 extra issues and 3 additional issues on top of that.
Yeah.
And so the 3 issues that she got that were extra weren't included in the initial 2 volumes.
Because they haven't finished the
storyline.
Yeah, they haven't finished the storyline.
So essentially,
he gave me all of it, plus his artist, who is kind of like doing his own thing.
Right. So I mean, that was pretty good there. So basically, we're gonna get to this. So we got your pros out of the way. I'm gonna include this in what was your con. What was the weirdest thing that you saw at Comic-Con? I know what you're gonna say.
Do you?
Yeah. Dude in the Spider-Man outfit.
Okay. So, one, there are a lot of men in dresses, and
We mean dresses.
well, apparently anime is a big thing, and so there's a lot of men who you're not sure, like, because of the times, you're just not sure, is this like a transgender thing, or is this an anime thing / comic thing? And I will say, I will take this, like, as I was in South Korea, like, I could start telling the difference between different people and genres and what they're offering. Same thing with Comic-Con. I could start telling difference between people who are straight out transgender / this is a genre I like and I'm going to promote this character. So that was a little odd for me. I think the most odd thing, though, was... God, I don't know, honey.
Yo, yeah, man, those stupid maid outfits, yeah. They're all, bro, every convention
everywhere.
there's at least 3 of them. At least. And the weird thing is they're all different age groups. They're always there. Yeah, see, Minister, that wasn't a one-off. Fuck no, that wasn't a one-off, bro. I mean,
there was a lot more. Like, you showed me the one in the like Disney outfit, the dress.
So what
that
happened
was weird for me.
It was weird.
Why do you?
So when we were in the line for our photo with the boys.
Isn't there like a Hawaiian guy?
Well, no.
Sentiment in that movie that he could dress as?
Right, but it was supposed to be like a guy and his girlfriend were going in the pictures, but it's like she was dressed as Stitch, and he was dressed as Lilo.
Yeah,
and it was weird. It was weird. It was really. It was. You didn't really have to ask why. You're like,
He had a full beard. Like, he didn't look feminine at all, right?
No. I mean, that was that was one of the weird things, but that wasn't the weirdest thing for her. The weirdest thing for her is the fact that
the guy in the so there are a lot of like simps out there.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, let me just say it. There are a lot of simps out there, and I am a woman who clearly, if you come in front of me, sometimes I look at her genitalia and I need to know, is it big? Is it small? What's happening?
You are here looking at peepees and bubbles.
I look at it just like you would look at breast. Like, I don't even like have qualms about it. Like, it's a natural thing. You're gonna put yourself in spandex, date a larger woman, and then be in front of me with your just sack, like it's just dangling.
So How
am I not supposed to like guess what's happening down there? That's all I'm saying.
So basically, what happened was she saw a guy's balls through his.
I absolutely did, suit. And he was with a larger woman who, he cannot get past the ass cheeks. Let me just say that. Really, honey? Really? Seriously, I feel like we need to have a serious talk about this, but. I know he could not get past the ass cheeks, okay? And I'm not against bigger women. I'm just saying, if he can't get past the ass cheeks, what are we doing here? And that's what I saw.
I'm not gonna lie. She's a pervert when it comes to gray sweatpants.
I am. I'm a total pervert. You put it on display, I'm gonna look.
Total pervert. I'm not allowed to go to certain parts of San Antonio with sweatpants on. She's like, where are you going dressing like a slut? Go take that off. Anyway. Yeah, so men and fellas, just remember when you decide to wear a sheer clothing.
It was just like old balls tingling. I didn't understand. And I needed to understand. Like, I'm not judging. I want to know.
Oh my God, freaks. Yes, freaks.
No,
all we're
they
saying
were normal people.
is
She was not a freak. She didn't have blue hair, and he even grabbed her boob at one point, and she was like, "Not in public."
That's precisely.
Did you hear that?
No, but it's just like, you know, if he I know he had to put it on to tell her how. Like,
but
hey,
when we saw them later, I looked, and I was like, "They're just
old balls."
Yeah, they were just dangling. There was no
2
cup.
scoops of fruit and
There
raisins,
was no
huh?
like, hey.
So basically, all y'all gotta do is, man, just wear underpants. Because apparently we can see your balls. We don't think you're crazy, but we clearly see your nuts.
And it's okay, but I'm gonna stare. I don't know.
Sokka and Katara. That could actually work.
That could work, yeah.
That could actually work. I'd actually do more of Toph. Toph was my favorite, obviously.
I know you enjoy Toph.
Put a contact in this eye and I'll be good. You know. Yeah, that's what a jock or cup is for. I'm not gonna lie. Number one, those are they have dancing belts. So the dudes that do ballet, they wear those. It's just like wearing a G-string, except like it puts your nuts into your abdomen. But
nobody wants that.
No.
Like,
however,
I'm okay with a jock strap. Like, just put it out there, bro.
That's fair. You got Katara hair and she got Sokka's hair, so you can make it. Yeah. Are you gonna do that one braid that's in a bead that goes back and loops back like that? I need to know how that's gonna be. For Katara.
Really?
Yeah, I have to know because you gotta have. She has that one braid on each ear, on each strand. It's got a bead in it and goes back. I'll show you the picture later.
Okay.
You know I approve. I got it. Don't get fooled by cod pieces. Yeah, it's fair.
What does that mean, honey?
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Sumo wrestlers wear thongs in their exactly.
They do. Exactly. Absolutely. We're watching this series.
Sanctuary on Netflix. Gotta watch that one too.
Fucking nuts, bro.
It is. Why we have time was I have a thing that's brought to you by my hearing loss. Okay, it's a say what moment.
Oh my God.
You do need the hair loopies. Okay. Top of my favorite ever guitar character, but has so much growth that I know it's weird, and she's like supposed to be 12 or 13. It doesn't work. There's way too much at play. So I just like I read the books and I've watched the show. That is it. I do not want to look Toph in any other context other than someone saying, "Hey, it's Toph cosplay," and I don't see the words NSFW for it. I'm fine.
What's NSFW?
Not safe for work.
What?
Yeah, but oh my God, you don't know what Rule 34
I don't know what that is.
Could someone please kindly explain Rule 34 to the Shero right now? I need to know that I'm not the turtle pervert here,
but you are.
I'm not. I know what Rule 34 is. You don't. So I was like, because I've been down that road, I don't want to go back for all of it.
Did you fall upon it or?
No. Like there are literal rules of the internet, and Rule 34 of them is pretty specific. Guys, if you have a chance, whoever first could type in what Rule 34 is.
I'm not on the internet for rules. I didn't know there were rules.
Jesus Christ, I have Rule 34. Yeah. Anyone, just throw out what Rule 34 is to her while we discuss this, and I'll go ahead and get back to her and tell her.
I'm a normal person. Do I need Rule 34?
You're not a man, though, too. That's the other thing. You're not a guy. So
yeah.
I think that's the other problem. She's not a guy. That's why she don't understand it. But anyway. So we are sitting there and we're watching Ink Master, which actually was a really good show. I forgot how good it was. And we're watching a guy tattoo an eye on the side of someone's head.
No, it was on the side of his ass.
No, not that one.
Oh, the other
other
one.
one.
Okay.
Yeah, some guy wanted a picture of an hourglass with an eye at the top and an eye going at the bottom, but he wanted it on his ass cheek. Completely weird, right? So, ew, think you know Sprott, dude. Rule 34 that anything exists, there's a porn version of on the internet.
Isn't that everything?
Because that's Rule 34.
Oh,
Rule 34 says that anything on the internet, if it exists, there's porn for it.
okay.
So throw something out. What exists, honey?
Knights beating each other with steel objects.
Oh, yeah, that's easy.
Okay.
Thou
I
shalt-
might look that up. I don't know.
Knights porn? No.
I don't even watch porn, so it doesn't matter.
We're actually gonna talk about that too. Like Knights porn.
I don't know. It could be a thing.
Now I gotta look that up to see what's going on there.
Is it a thing?
Yes.
Oh, really? Like they do it in their uniform?
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to find out. We gotta look now.
Well, now I'm curious. I don't know. You put it out there. I don't watch porn. I don't know. I just feel like I ask you and you have answers. So
it's because I don't want to wind up the situation, so I have to know what it looks like so it doesn't happen. Okay. Also, Shero would leave me by myself when I was looking for something, and then she would actually sneak up on me to see what I would do. So here I am.
Absolutely.
Here I am looking for.
Gotta test him.
Good quality comic books. That's all that I want.
That wasn't even yours.
I was over there at that time.
No.
I'm looking for jousting. Anyway, I'm looking for good quality comic books. Someone comes behind and grabs both ass cheeks. Okay. Now on my short, sure. Okay. However,
they're not that.
Cosplay is not consent, guys. And so she grabbed me, and then what I do, honey?
You looked to your left, and there were two women standing to your left who were not ideal, if you will.
So I froze. Okay.
Oh, he just was like.
So we know that the mammalian brain says one of three things happens if you're in danger: fight or flight or freeze. I freeze. Okay, so she did it twice.
Yes,
and
I grabbed
both
his
times,
ass like no other.
And what I do both times?
Froze, honey.
Exactly. So if anyone comes up saying he da, no, he don't do that. Why? What's he do? He turtles. Okay. He armadillos. Okay. Or he freezes.
What's the No, hold on. The possum plays dead.
Possum? Yeah, I'll play dead too.
Yeah.
Like a Pokemon. What did you use? Retreat?
You did.
Mm-hmm.
You really did. And I was next to you.
I said maybe
I took advantage of his right side.
It's like maybe
Don't hate me, but I did. I wanted to see what happened.
I want to see maybe it was an accident. Maybe he put both hands there by mistake. Maybe you have another man that's black and is wearing blue shorts. Maybe that's what happened. But it could have all been an accident. Okay. So anyway, we're watching Eat Master, and this guy's tattooing an eyelash in a zip that's being unzipped in this guy's head, right? And so an eyeball. There we go. All right.
He
and
forgets
so
the eyebrow.
we're talking about people that get ahead in certain things in life. So what Stuntman's wife says, hey, it's not necessarily what you know, it's who you know and who you fuck. And she said, especially in my line of work, what I heard was it's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know and who you fuck, especially in eyeliner work. And so that's not. It's not what happened. It's what I thought happened. So I'm thinking we going around fucking people for eyelashes, because eyelashes and eyeliner, same thing. So I'm like, whoa, y'all out here fucking people for eyeliner and eyelashes? I was about to go in the bathroom and get some tweezers. I'm about to pluck those bitches out tonight. They have to go. All right. I don't want you walking around.
How did you not get the context clues?
Because the person was getting an eye tattoo.
No, honey. We said in our work.
Man, I know, but she said line of work, but I thought eyeliner because we're looking at an eye.
No, honey.
And then hello, y'all out here
really?
fucking for what, huh?
We out here fucking for eyelashes?
I don't know. Y'all gone for 2.5
Doing
hours.
something strange for a piece of change?
Wait for
That's what you
I'm about
feel
to
like?
say not in this fucking house. No, we don't do that shit at all. I'm gonna take your eyebrows next.
Oh my god.
All right, that's all I'm saying. Think Rodney? Yep.
I have the hiccups. Excuse me.
Okay. Wow, it's like that cartoon mouse I got drunk off that bottle with the 3 X's on it.
I don't know what that is.
It's okay. It was to denote liquor to children. It would be that big ass bottle with the you put your finger in and lift, but it would have 3 X's on it. That's how you know.
Look.
Huh?
Huh?
No,
Bad.
that's how you would know a character was drunk.
Oh.
Because they'd be drinking out of a big ass bottle. The one we have in the room.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The ones I've been pouring into the
That's your
sangria.
business.
Right. Okay. Don't let your wife get wasted on the stream, guys. You would be surprised at what a compact lipstick and nylons could get you in Thai. Whoa. So what I've heard. Okay, according to
Is it the
sources.
70s or is it now?
According to sources by Shield Wall. Okay, good sir. So anyway, we after everyone had a good laugh at my expense there because I really was about to get some tweezers. So like,
We had no idea. Like, he literally, out of the blue, was like, what? Eyelashes? We were talking about jobs.
So
bro.
I had to.
And nepotism.
So tomorrow I probably have to go to work and adjust my hearing aids because they are not fitting the bill right now.
I have the hiccups. Don't judge me, bro. Okay, go on to the next thing. We're already at an hour. People don't want this much.
I haven't heard you keep breaking up into hiccups.
I will.
Anyway, so we're gonna end this out with just a few current events that are relevant to both of us because they're actually very interesting. All right, first I want to bring up, and I'm gonna see if I can get some of the actual audio of this one because it was actually pretty funny. All right, so there is a company that is in not a company, it's actually a police department that's doing this, right? So I'm gonna bring this up to you guys
and drive
for you guys. I'm gonna let y'all watch this, okay? It's a solid 2.5 minutes, and I'm gonna get Shero's thoughts on this. Make sure we are.
I have not seen this, and now I have the hiccups.
I'm gonna have to mute your microphone while this plays.
No, it's fine.
Okay, all right, guys, 2.5 minutes, but we'll listen to this together. Check us out. It's a police department that's actually thrown this on, and it's by TikTok Janae Sway. So let's go. Take it out.
The whole time I was here, I could not believe that what they had us doing was legal. The local sheriff's department basically brings you in and gets you drunk and makes you do a field sobriety test. So watch this.
My name is Ty, and this is my first 98 milliliter drink.
My name is James, and this is my first 64 milliliter drink.
My name is Tiana, and this is my first 72 milliliter drink.
My name is Samaya, and this is my first 72 milliliter drink.
So when we sign the consent forms, they ask you your weight and if you want to be a heavy or a light drinker. The first hour, we had to drink 2 drinks.
Hi, my name is Ty, and this is my second drink.
What's going on? My name is James, and this is my second drink.
Hey, y'all. My name is Tiana, and this is my second 72 milliliter.
My name is Paige, and this is my second drink.
And my name is Charlene, and this is my second drink.
This is Samaya, and this is my second drink.
I'm sure you can already hear it in my voice that I was already getting lit. And we started drinking. We started getting friendly. We was playing games. I brought urban trivia. They were playing spades, spoons. Basically, we was loose as a goose because once that liquor get up in you, it's over. So and drive. Take a breathalyzer. And I forgot to mention, we were not allowed to eat from 12 p.m. that day, and we had to wait until after our first drink. So Deputy Wright, she was wrong to be smacking in my ear like that because she knew I was hungry. Once we ate, they let us get our third drink.
One being you're not timid. How you doing? These girls have fun.
Period. I feel like they was low key bullying us because they would call you out if you were not drinking your drink. We thought things was green with the sobriety test. It clearly was not. The people who are doing our tests were in training, and so basically they have to do this in order to pass and move forward in the academy. Now, this is real training for them, but we were having fun. But baby, since I've been losing weight, let me tell you, I was toe down. I do want to add, we did have to Uber there, so nobody drove home or they brought DDs. They do this twice a year, but I don't think I can do it again.
Free my nigga till it's backwards.
In total, it took about 5 hours, and at the end, they let us know our alcohol levels, and I was right under the legal limit, 0.77.
All right. So, my love, number one, what did you think of that? And number two, would you do that?
So one, yes, I would do that because I think as you're a drinker and you're an adult, you don't actually realize like how drunk you are, and not eating affects you, especially as someone who's trying to lose weight. Blah blah blah. I think I would totally do that.
All right, I got you. And one time we had this female airman that was a super. She got drunk. She literally hit on every.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Well, I can tell you, my ex-husband, who was stationed in Korea, and he was an SP, not the greatest guy. However, there were times in Korea that he would come across women that he would have to tell other guys, I'm taking her home to get her home safe. Like, this is my job kind of thing. Like, I'm on duty, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah.
No lie. That actually, I mean, I will say that kind of seemed like a lot of fun. Like,
I mean, it did. You're in a safe space, and it actually helps you realize that, like, one drink probably is not good for you, you know? Where most of us think, like, oh, I'm good. I can have a conversation. I can keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm good. At the end of the day, you're actually not good.
That's fair. And they did ask, like, hey, are you a heavy drinker, a light drinker?
And they did, because a lot of us think, like, oh, I'm a heavy drinker, I'm a lightweight, this and that. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's your blood alcohol level. And truly, you don't have a lot of control over that.
I will say the one thing you were saying that we had muted when they were talking about the officers were low key bullying us into getting more drinks. What were you saying?
I was saying, like, your friends do that on the regular. To be honest, like, when I got my DUI, I was playing volleyball. I had been out all day. I had been exercising all day. However, we had a couple shots. We were having a good time. I was supposed to go to somebody's house. It didn't happen. And I thought to myself, like, I can drive. I'm good. I'll eat something. It's fine. Not that they were bullying me, but at the end of the day, your friends are like, yeah, have another drink. Do this, do that. Like, you're fine, because they don't see the signs, and they don't, you know, depending on how you carry it, they don't know. And it's not their fault.
That's true. You will find
it's your fault.
You will find out that a lot of DUIs that you see happen within 5 miles of getting home.
For real. Cleveland was 45 miles from my home. I got pulled over 5 miles from my home. For real. And the police who pulled me over they were regretful about it. They were kind of like, hey, you're super nice. Like, you're doing everything we asked. Unfortunately, we have to handcuff you.
What part of the sobriety test did you fail? Do you remember failing it?
Walking the line.
Really? You got everything else but walking the line?
Yeah.
Really?
They were like, do the line. And I was like, oh, I got this. Like, in my head, I had this. But I had been reported driving slower than the limit, like 45 and a 65. And even still, I was so cooperative when they pulled me over. He was like, I'm sorry, but I have to handcuff you and put you in the car. And I was like, okay, I understand. Like, You know, I knew that as he asked me to take the test, like I was a fucking passing. Like,
We get that into it right now, guys. I will say you're better than me. My ass would have been crying. I'd have been whatever bitch.
well, and you know, I will tell you this. Before then, I had always said, "Don't say shit. Put your hands up. We're good. Just take me to jail." And I didn't do that because, at the end of the day, because I was so inebriated, I felt like I can do this. I'm gonna just cooperate, and that was that. Even when I got to the station, they were like, "So you either blow or you still lose your license for a year." And I was like, "Well, I mean, either way, I'm screwed. So maybe if I blow, you know,
What'd you blow?
1.2.
God damn, you Viking! Jesus Christ!
But again, like, you know,
Since that time,
I
2
don't
glasses
do that.
of wine, and she's like this. This is just celebrating, you know, Memorial Day. But usually
it's
2 glasses of wine, and
I've
it's a
learned
wrap.
my lesson for sure.
Right. Anyway, so the other thing we talked about, 1.2 is kind. Yeah, I mean, man,
I mean,
She was
I ate Whataburger. I
she-
felt like it was better.
you ate
Not
Whataburger.
Whataburger, Burger King. I was supposed to be going to a friend's house, and they bailed on me, so I ate Burger King, and then I couldn't get my phone charged. It was a whole thing. Like, I literally, honestly, should have gotten a DUI in San Antonio way before I got a
That's
DUI
fair.
in Ohio.
That's fair. That's fair. Such a degenerate. Friend, such a degenerate. He had to blow into one to car.
I have friends like that, and I've done that for friends.
It's before she met me and found the Lord. How about to say it was a 1-2 punch? Found out the Lord was like, "Go get her. Go get her." Anyway, so this is the thing. So this is another video that's closing out. We actually saw us one together. We went up on a completely different ends of the spectrum on this one. I'm gonna let you guys see it and get your thoughts as well. Couldn't believe that she had a completely opposite opinion on this one to me because it was weird when I read it. So I'll play this up. So this is from the Whatever podcast.
But are you playing it from like, are you going to play the whole thing?
It's a minute. It's like a minute and 53 seconds.
That's a lot.
When they get to the point, I'll just let me know when to cut it and I'll cut it. How about that? All right. Should a Taco Bell that sobers you up good? If only she didn't. Well, it was Cleveland.
I do enjoy Taco Bell.
But it was Cleveland. You said.
Yeah.
It was Cleveland.
No one does that.
She has beef with Cleveland for obvious reasons.
Ohio is a stupid place.
But anyway, we got this is from the Whatever podcast. Basically, the guy that runs this pretty much picks up Tinder dates and puts them in front of scholarly people with the opposite opinion to essentially get demolished. Am I correct in assuming?
Yeah, I would say so. Like, most of them really don't have experience in debating somebody who has knowledge. And I can look at this and be like, you poor soul. Like, really?
It doesn't help when someone's berating you.
Yeah, it doesn't. I actually can't get through all of these.
At least it wasn't Akron.
Akron. That's not a bad place, bro. I worked out there.
Okay, all right. So you got love for Akron, just not Cleveland.
I do. Cleveland is a shit show.
Columbus is okay with us, though. I like Columbus.
Columbus is very nice, and I had only been there when you drove me through there.
That's fair. All right. So
So,
essentially, that's how like the Whatever podcast works. I think it's very biased because they'll wind up bringing on like Matt Walsh,
yeah,
Or,
like an experienced
debater.
debater, and you have these women who are not, and they just have these beliefs, which makes sense, but at the same time, really?
Bro, so with Shero, so they actually he goes on like Tinder and Bumble and shit and swipes on them and then asks them to be on the show.
But I think he's been banned since. So.
He's what?
He's been banned since.
I would too. That's just a bannable behavior because you're not what you say you're looking for isn't exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So anyway, I actually got bookmarked this one because someone that was on the guy that's about to talk, someone that was on his side was like, "Yo, I'm out for shit like this." So I'm gonna play it and get you all's thoughts as well. I'm gonna mute our mic and here we go.
Who here would be down to get with like a really high quality AI sex robot, like in 10 years or some shit?
Like if
Like anybody down to like with a sex robot?
No.
I'm
so weird.
I'll raise my hand.
No, come on.
I'm down. Let's.
never.
I mean, more for the.
For real? Or are you just shitting with us? Like,
I'm dead serious. Bring on the sex robots.
Okay.
I'm for it.
you did.
Show of hands. Who here has ever used a sex toy?
Sex.
It's probably worse actually if a dude's masturbating as compared to using a block pussy. Because like, bro, nobody bats an eye if a girl has a vibrator or dildo, like she's in touch with her sexuality, whatever. But if a dude has a pocket pussy, all of a sudden, he's less than, he's looked down upon.
I don't agree with either.
Speaking of, we have something in studio here. Shania, you were talking about, putting it on the table. So what I'm going to have you reveal this and then just put it on the table, please.
Me.
Yeah, that one over there. So I have here what's called an auto blow.
I don't want to see this. This is freaky.
Okay.
And it's actually, so this is a auto blow AI. And what it does.
You should not be promoting this.
And to get with like.
I don't want to see this. This is freaky.
Okay.
And it's actually, so this is a auto blow AI. And what it does.
You should not be promoting this.
And hold on. So you turn it on, turn the switch.
That's horrifying.
Yeah,
That's like so dystopian.
What if you're like really girthy?
It's the Ferrari of fellatio. It's the Jaguar of
it's a
jacking
mouth.
off. It's the Bugatti of blowjobs.
No.
And it's got 10 different speed settings. Use
Wow.
code whatever, 10%
I was gonna say,
off.
use code in the
Link in the
bio.
description.
I worked at Kent State
My bad.
University.
Hold on. Start over on that. My bad, Shiro. Well, thank you, sir.
Sorry.
They were asking about Cayuga Falls. What were your?
I lived in Cuyahoga Falls, which has great hiking and a great little community. However, I worked at Kent State University, and that was terrible.
We're good now.
And the fact that it is 45 minutes away sucked balls. So, yeah.
All right. Back from your potty break.
Yes.
Okay. So, if y'all can't hear me, just click in and say, hey, still muted. But anyway, so I played the entire clip about the Bugatti of blowjobs, the Ferrari of fellatio, the Jeep of jacking
off. And you're not
off.
into that.
What were your first thoughts when you saw it?
My thing is, women have things they're into, and we sometimes get, toys that we're about that life. Okay, cool. Why wouldn't men get the same thing? I could see we're watching it, like, even the women, which was odd to me, were not into that. And he put it on the table, and they were super uncomfortable with it, and he didn't read the room. But however, we have needs, you have needs, and if you're by yourself, because I've been with a man, I was married to a man who was in Korea for a year and a half by himself. Like, if you need a toy, get a toy.
Okay, so this is what happened, guys. So that's where she wore. Oh yeah. It's a large platform to model on it. Yeah. And like when you get on there, you can pretty much throw out your IG, your Instagram, Twitter, your OnlyFans, whatever. So everyone kind of gets what they want. It's not really equal. If you wanted like a sex worker that's been in the business for 25 years against a Matt Walsh or Ben Shapiro, I'll watch that because that's a very, one apples and apples comparison. You can't have someone who's been debating for over 15 years or even Amala Khan against these women. Amala Khan is probably the closest you'll get to it, but still, it's like it seems very uneven, you know.
It does. It really does. I mean, there are a few that can hold their own against people who are ready to debate.
Exactly. And we'll talk about, more of the red pill stuff that's on that show in general, because there was a housewife that pretty much I will say that what she said was, pretty on point about, saying you're disciplined in other areas except in your pants. But anyway, you were saying that, hey, if you need a toy, get a toy. This is the problem, though. The guys that actually use the toys, we know who that guy is, and he is fucking weird, okay? Women, when you guys have toys, you can be like, oh my God, the silver bullet. Oh my God. Or
the
they
rose or whatever.
It's my rose. Oh my God, you'll name them. It's vibrant.
Yeah.
Even the reviews sound fantastic for women. They say, oh my God, I saw the Lord, and then I came back into my body. I'll be using it again. 5 out of 5 stars. Oh, there's one online that it really is like that.
What?
Oh, she passed out. I was I don't have a vagina, and I'd probably want to experience that if I had one.
Okay.
Or they'll be like, oh my God, have you guys seen Jim? I can't find him anywhere. And you could say that right in front of your friends, and we're there in the room. Like, oh my God, how's Jim been? It's like, he's been good. I haven't seen him for a few weeks, but we're doing okay. Dudes be like, who's Jim? I'm like, I don't know, baby. That's her gay friend Jim. He sounds like he'd be a cool person.
Really,
I never got to. We're dumb. We don't ask fucking questions like that. You know how? And you know the kind of guy that has a pocket pussy. We say, what pocket pussy at? We know that guy.
You just point it out.
You point it out. Plus, it's like women. You keep it like, oh my God, okay. Top drawer to the right.
No, we have a pillow, actually. You know that, right? Like, there's a pillow that holds our sex toys.
Jesus Christ. This is not where I was wanting to go with this today. I didn't know this is going to go this way. However, you can just put them in your pillow.
Where do you want this to go?
I borrow your pillow, you pervert. Gross.
I don't keep my sex toys in my pillow.
Good for you. Okay, good then. Anyway.
And I don't need sex toys a lot at this point. So, yay.
Finish her. Anyway.
But I mean, there are.
It'll be a family channel when we have children.
Honey.
Anyway, no. I guess it's just. I will say this. I will say, and it probably has been a lot of flesh. However, it's just number one is like I've known people to be less than cleanly when it comes to those things. I was talking with my boy Stuntman who was like, yo, I knew a guy that had one of those,
Like, what do you mean one of those? Like a dildo?
A fleshlight.
Oh, a fleshlight.
Yeah, and we're like, those kinds of guys, if they invite you over and you gotta go to the bathroom, the shit's like right next to the tissue. Oh. Which means it's recently used. Which means it's not cleaned. Which means you didn't wash your hands. Wow. And we shook hands when we walked in the room.
That's a guy thing.
So now I'm holding hands with your kids.
Okay.
Because you're nasty. Guys are nasty. Women, it's like you can like.
Yeah, we are like, yeah.
Y'all are cleanly.
Have those, but nobody's talking about that.
Cleanly. I mean, that's all. It's just women like, oh my God, it's this. You guys have rallies.
We're not sharing.
You have but you have sex toy rallies. When y'all actually go to someone's house.
That's not a rally. Someone's selling that, and
That's a pussy rally.
Okay.
You want to hear?
They actually don't allow men.
Exactly. The pussy calls.
What?
That's the call. Like,
no.
Oh my God! Delita's having a tail. Oh my! Like, girl, what? Ooh,
no, stop it. That is not what happened.
That's exactly. That's exactly what happened. Okay, just don't share. Guys share fleshlights. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you never saw
like Eskimo brothers.
That's different. That's when you smash a real person.
I know, but if you share a flashlight,
that's even worse. You share a flashlight.
What does that mean?
We're like, hey, you this.
Why would you share a flashlight?
A flashlight? You never watched Blue Mountain State, but it was like guys who were trying to release some tension, so they would pass around a flashlight, and the main guy that gave it to him never was getting it back, and he was having emotional withdrawals. So like he's using, it's like, Daddy. Yeah, it was weird. He had dad problems. It was weird. women are way nastier. Their whole mind. Yes, exactly. So it's like it's when I hear there's a rally.
No one does
That's
that,
a rally.
honey.
Someone's selling it. Exactly. Swears it's water. Exactly. Like water isn't sticky, bro. Jesus Christ.
You're too
I have a
much.
skin
That is
condition.
not a thing.
Okay. One day you're gonna shake hands with a weirdo and it's gonna
I'm
hit
not actually one.
Okay.
Two.
All right. If you have a son,
But okay, well, time out.
What?
So you as my partner, if we were separated for a year, would you not have a pocket pussy?
No, I have
Really?
self-respect. No.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
I'm confused by this.
Wait.
because
Why are we separated? What'd you do?
Maybe you had to move away for a year to get a job.
No. That's
Really?
It's embarrassing. Yes.
What do you mean? Okay, so maybe.
Babe, you don't want to sit down in the bed and hear. It's so big. It's so big. Really? Like I'm gonna ever outlive that? Is that the shit you want to hear? You sit down in the bed. Exactly. What? See? Shit. I was too loud. He thought it.
Get down, buddy.
See, this is the other reason why.
Get down, buddy. No, time out, big time out. Okay, hold on.
What?
So
it summoned our dog.
Okay.
So that's
Time
another
out.
reason why I couldn't work.
Time out. Ex-husband lived in Korea for a year and a half because spouses could not go with.
Right.
So would you not expect him to have a pocket pussy or
Where did you
videos from me or something?
No. Videos are different. Videos are different.
But I'm saying like something besides lotion.
I mean, I need if you want to make a video and insert inspiration, that's fine.
No, okay. Forget videos besides lotion. Do you not expect him to have something in that year and a half?
All I'm saying is that for a year and a half, it's either I'm a monk or I'm on the hub.
What's the hub, honey? Oh, Pornhub.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
But I'm not, there's no way I'm gonna have this. Yeah, I'm not gonna put on my Oculus goggles. And then
you
have
could have the virtual.
No, there's no fucking no. Next thing I know, I'm out in Walmart. This is the best thing ever. Someone says, "Sir, this is aisle 12. There's juice over there. Stop."
That is not happening in one.
Yeah, we don't need mechanical help. It's more of a visual thing. Something like if you have videos, that's fine. That's fine. But I'm not.
But
the hub is for
really,
betas.
if you knew you're a year and a half away from somebody.
That's fair. I'm just saying the hub because everyone knows what the hub is when you say it. But X videos where it's at. Like X videos has been top dog since like last 8 years. Calm. We'll talk about it later when you go look for your jack off nights.
I don't look for jack off nights.
And now, also if you're in Korea and have low morals, there are things you can do. Like back in the 90s, get a haircut. Yeah.
I mean,
so go to the washi.
The Filipino women will do whatever you want.
They will. It's a huge thing now. Guys are going overseas for that. Yeah. Married Filipino women are like cheating on their husbands to get green cards to come here. Anyway, it's being alleged.
In South Korea, Filipino women were kind of like the baseline, like if you will, like they're the bottom tier.
They love you a long time. Got it. Okay, so you can work your way up.
And Russians were the top tier. In
Korea?
Yeah.
Wow. Damn. All right. I'm glad I met you before I had a passport. What's her name? Her name is Kiev. I mean, that's all you guys need to know, okay? Speak English 3 words. 3 words. Don't really matter.
It's all good.
It's all good. Also good. Good. But yes, so that was where I was just like, yeah, as long as you don't get like all I needed was like a video or 2 of you. And like since I am top tier when it comes to my skincare, that Monet lotion. Monet, yes. Monet is fantastic. It's got shampoo, conditioner, there's a pomade, and they have lotion for body and lotion for face. Anyone that's specified, I would go for that. So that would be my aim. I'm not just coming home with
using face lotion for pleasure.
Yeah, because it's for the Best part about you they don't have a hand lotion. If they had a hand lotion, I'm going with that.
Okay.
You know, that's.
But just lotion in general is.
Yeah, I'm not spending $200 for the suck you long time.
So robot.
2000.
So where?
Hell
Okay,
no.
like for real though, the whatever podcast that you're mentioning, they were on this track of conversating between like robots and blah blah blah, and the guy said, "Okay, we're talking robots. Here's a thing that can do all the things you want."
No, because those are starting to say no now.
There's a what?
They can say no now.
Who's they?
The robots.
What?
The robots they built to talk and communicate with you say the words no.
That's stupid.
Exactly. However, stop fucking around with AI, guys. The robots are saying no. So everyone's saying how y'all
So they're
talk.
gonna cut their dicks off. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, it's
When
not
they
that.
say
Well,
and
no.
somebody's
well,
like, "You're a fucking robot." They're gonna
the ultimate
chop
part.
that shit off.
The ultimate thing is the fact that it's a meme. It says men always talked about the fact that, you know, she left me, but I still have my truck. You fucking want a robot. The robot tells you no, and the robot's electronic. She will fuck you up and take your truck. What kind of country song is that? She left me and took my truck? Why? It was a Tesla, bro. So
That's silly. Okay.
no, all I'm saying is it could happen. It could happen. So
I thought about other things. You told the robot no, and they got angry and chopped your junk off.
No. Plus, it's like, well, hey, it's the Kevin Hart joke. You know, hey, I'm gonna get, you know, the woody.
What's a woody?
White girl booty.
Oh, okay.
You know, with the Latina mouth.
What?
Mm-hmm.
See? I'm
exactly,
uneducated, apparently.
And you know who else?
A woody with a Latina mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the black titties.
Black titties, really?
Right. So
what's black titties? Like,
so it's a mold of a lady's titties, a mold of a Latina woman's mouth, and a mold of a white chick's
but
butt.
I thought white people didn't have booties.
I mean, we've been to Houston, honey. It's home of the thick white women. I'm glad you live there, so I can say I claimed one. Like, I got mine on sale, y'all. She was shipped to Philly. But she's not right. It was on sale. But it's like, how would you feel if you walked in and you were like, why is there a mouth, titties, and ass? What is going on here?
But it's a person.
No. It's just pieces.
What?
Yeah, it's just like an ass.
It's not pieces though. They're not making robots look like.
No, all I'm saying is like the guy that those are like $6,000.
Yeah, but I'm saying they're not making them look like pieces. They're making them look like real people.
Right, but the thing is, not everyone can afford a $6,000 one. So
yeah.
The rest, like, well, hey.
So the rest, you're just getting a mouth, ass, or titties.
$150. 95.
95.
Not you. I'm saying Jesus Christ. I'm just not you. I'm saying parts of you. That's how much I charge. Like $225 for this ass and coochie. Like $85, and then like $65.
65, really?
Because it's just a mouth. A mouth.
But I
mold.
feel like they would charge more for this.
Well, that's if you get one that's actually molded from an adult star. That might be like $150, right? So it's like, but they're pieces. So it's like piece.
Me, Vax, and Miss Cannoli, we're gonna start a sex toy line.
You.
Not of us, but like just apparently cannolis or like Sasquatches are a big thing.
You're gonna have nostrils and eyelashes and earlobes. Things that weird people could be interested. Anyway, it's like, how would you feel if you came back from us being gone for a year because I got deployed for whatever reason, and you see 3 random body parts on the floor?
What?
Because
but that
you said
happen.
You just said, would you be okay if I did? I was like, let's say I did, but you found like a part of a mouth on the floor, an ass in the window, and then like titties on the ceiling.
But did the mouth do something? That's it. You're stupid. No, that's not how that works.
I'd be like, oh my god, it sounds like a Clydesdale on old city streets.
What is wrong with you? You're too much.
All I'm saying is, see how you reacted to that? You'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't do that. So I don't know.
You would if you can't. You're saying, let's say you say you're okay with what I do, and I'm preparing for you to come back after a year of being away, and you come visit me. You see an ass in the ceiling, a mouth on the window, and titties on the floor. What's your first reaction gonna be?
I mean, that's great, but you got some work to do down here.
See, exactly. See, you'll have questions afterwards.
I don't have questions. I just say like that's great and all, but we have stuff to do right here.
After your needs are met, you're like, walk me through how each body part will end up in a different part of your
But would
room.
I really have questions? Probably not, because I understand that you needed to put your pee-pee in that and that.
In the ceiling, though?
Maybe.
Like, why?
I mean, if you were swinging from the ceiling fan,
and you wouldn't ask about that?
No.
You would not inquire? No. You lying. You lying.
I'm not lying.
You're going to have to talk that over with Vex and with his Cannoli Sasquatch.
I'm just saying, like, honestly, no, I wouldn't, because I know men are prone to put their pee-pee in things.
There is a Twitter account that says, don't put your thing in that.
Yeah. They like it. Wherever it goes, they like it.
I mean,
and so for women, it's kind of like, well,
I'm just saying,
if you're gonna do this, cool.
If that ever happened, I walked in and I'm be like, look, I'm not gonna make fun of you today. But to prevent that, you need to walk me through in your mind what you thought.
So you're judging afterwards.
Yeah. Did you basically had a treasure map of pussy. And I need to know what's the treasure.
What? Really?
Yes, what's the treasure? Like, what's the mouth?
What's the treasure?
I don't know. You stuck your dick in everything. So I'm just like, if you got the mouth over there, was that the beginning to get you the titties, to get you the pussy? You know,
what does it matter? You got all of it. I'm just so confused.
I would have so much to ask.
I'm so confused.
See, you have new topics for Friday stream. I'm not sure Shero is going to be able to make Friday stream because we may be out of town. Not sure.
Yeah, we're going to be in North Carolina.
We might have to send her the bookmark of the video we showed y'all so that they can discuss it, and Shero can type in her response beforehand. But yeah, we've blabbered on long enough. We're at an hour, and I'm saying, honey, you really wouldn't have questions to figure out what body part wound up in what part of the room.
No, I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't.
I'm gonna do it and not have way too many questions. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. That might be for that's fair. That might be for the best. We restarted something we can't really get over here. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I will be back in about 2 weeks. I think that's at that point, that's the beginning of June. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I have Memorial Day for those that are following. Yes, we do. And we will check you guys later.